G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here, mostly filled up with all the commemorative coins that we've found so far, but we're still waiting and still looking for the 2012 Remembrance Day Red Poppy. We have a great deal of coloured coins through from 2012 up to the current day. We're only missing the most recent, or one of the most recent coloured coins, the honeybee. We've got everything up until the peacekeeping coin. So let's get into the coins. Unfortunately, I don't have as much coins as I usually get. I usually try and get about $500. I've only got $350 worth of Prosegur rolls today. Unfortunately, very difficult to get coins in this last week. So I've got to make do so I can make a video. But I've also got a coin roll that was gifted to me by my daughter for Christmas. So we're going to go through the coins individually, both sides, obverse and reverse. That's the standard $2 coin, the Aboriginal Elder. And we check for the dates on that, key dates being 2011 for low mintage and 1991 for an NIFC year. And I do know that they sometimes do turn up. I've had comments from my subscribers that they've found 1991 coins in the wild. So always good to look out for that. And so what we do is we check the coins front and back, obverse and reverse, looking for any errors, looking for the dates. The majority of errors on $2 coins are rim cuds, where the coin or the rim collar is damaged and leaves a little bit of extra metal on the rim. But otherwise, we're looking for the commemorative coins, the coloured coins that have come out since 2012. It's a $2 coin. It was first issued in 1988 after retiring the $2 note. So there's not a great run of them. Well, it's still pretty long ago, but considering we've got decimalisation since 1966 and 1988, it's not too bad. And colour coins only came out into circulation in 2012. So there are a number of coloured coins issued both by the Royal Australian Mint and in what's called the corporate program, where the coins were produced in conjunction with a corporate entity, whether it be a company or an organisation such as the Commonwealth Games Committee or the Olympic Games Committee. And the $2 coins, the corporate program mainly consists of coins that were sold through one of our supermarket chains, Woolworths. Here we have our first coloured coin, the 2020 Australian Paralympic team coin, set to soar with the mascot Lizzie the Lizard in the centre. It was dated 2020 as the denomination there on the legend, on the obverse, but the 2020 Paralympics didn't happen until 2021 in Tokyo, so even though it's a 2020 coin, it was actually issued in 2021. And so there's not a lot of coin news at this point. Today is probably about the 18th of January, which means that I've been on holidays and come back, and I've recorded this before I went on holidays. So I don't really know much coin news for the new year. Although something that is pretty topical came up in the comment section this week. Someone was talking about one of my earlier videos in early or mid-December, or actually it's probably late December, where I went to a particular bank that usually only gives Prosegur rolls, and I got a mix of Prosegur and Armaguard rolls out of the machine, and it was quite unusual. And someone made a comment that they thought that Prosegur and Armaguard were joining forces, and I went to have a look at that in the news, and it does seem that back in October there was a bid to merge Prosegur and Armaguard. Armaguard is a Linfox company. If you're in Australia, you know Linfox. Lindsay Fox is a very wealthy, powerful individual and has his fingers in many pies, the biggest being logistics. And at some point he bought the Armaguard company because it involves moving things around, which is coins. And the other company, Prosegur, which is a Spanish company, purchased Chubb, which was a brand of cash movement, or what you'd call bulk handling, cash bulk handling. And those two companies have proposed a merger, but the ACCC, the Australian anti-cartel organisation, what does ACCC stand for? Give me a second. Yeah, so the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, they look at all things that could lead to a monopoly, and they have a say in whether or not some mergers and acquisitions can go through in Australia. And they're currently looking at it, taking submissions from industry players. And I went onto the website and had a look at the submission and some of the documents from the industry players, such as the banks and so forth, Woolworths, and people who use bulk handling on a large basis. And so there is a call to say that maybe just having one cash handling player in the market might not necessarily be a good thing for Australia. So there is an investigation, and the next time we will hear anything about that, it'll be in March 2023. So hold your horses, hold your hats on that one. It may or may not come to fruition. But genuinely, I don't think the fact that one bank had both rolls in the machine had anything to do with that, because for one, it hasn't gone through, and the other, I know I've worked in a bank, and I know that the easiest solution is most likely the simplest, is that the bank actually ran out of rolls and had to go to another bank that had Armaguard rolls and just bought them and took them back to their bank. That's pretty much, that's pretty much what most likely happened. So, not much to show for our 6 rolls so far. My 7th roll is going to be, as I said, one of my Christmas presents from my daughter, who bought me a number of rolls to noodle as my Christmas present. And that one's that one there. So we'll go through that in a sec as we finish off these last few rolls. And there we see a flash of colour. We have a U coin from the 2022 Commonwealth Games team. 2022 Commonwealth Games held in Birmingham in the UK. And then we had an AU and S coin issued for circulation. We also had a couple of $1 coins as not intended for circulation in the sets that were made. I don't think have I found one of those. I might have found one of those in circulation in a $1 hunt. But it's always good to find an NIFC, especially even if they're only coins that have only just been recently issued. But if you didn't get the set, then it's the only way you're going to find them, unless you buy the set on the secondary market. No, so let's have a crack onto the special roll, special for me anyway. Let's see what we can get. We're going to have something. So we have a $2 there with the legend, and it's 2022. Socceroos coin. And that's a very nice coin. Socceroos. See if we can get a decent picture on that. That's very nice. 2022. I don't have very many of those. If they had come out in sets, I would have bought them in sets, but unfortunately not. So they're very hard for me to find, only in circulation. Especially with the amount of noodlers and coin hunters going on at the moment. The colour is very scarce. And there is a 2011 Aboriginal Elder. Whoops. It's a low minted coin. Very nice. And as we finish off, 2010 and a 2020. There we have it. So we've been through the coins individually, both obverse and reverse, so no need to go back through the Aboriginal elders there. So what we have for today is a low minted 2011 a Socceroos coin. Socceroos being the Australian national soccer team. 100 years from 1922 to 2022. And topically, just in the last month or so, competed in the World Cup. Got to the round of 16, I believe. And there's a U from the Commonwealth Games 2022 and the Paralympics 2020. So 4 coins, not too bad. Socceroos will be the pick for mine, and that's definitely great for me and my family, because that's come from a roll from my daughter from my Christmas. But if you like what I do, please subscribe, give me the thumbs up. You'll see more of my videos on your feed, and it'll help out the channel a heap. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.